Hello, Star Munchers. Max here, back playing Fate the Traitor Soul with Miles and Rant. We're going to head on down into levels 9 and 10 today, which is exciting because we only have, what, 42? 42 levels in Typhon, and so we will be about 1/4 done already with this new system of doing 2 levels of the dungeon per episode, which I'm having a lot of fun with. It hasn't felt too rushed. Feels pretty balanced, especially since Miles is so skilled. It's not taken us nearly as long. Something also I wanted to mention before we hop down into the dungeon. Yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of this playthrough, which, first of all, is insane. I posted something about it on my Instagram where it's just any creative project that I'm able to stick with for a year that's a milestone for me. And I've had a lot of fun playing this. This hasn't been a chore. It's been fun, except for a couple technical issues early on. That was frustrating. But overall, it's crazy that it's already been a year. And I hope to finish up this game relatively soon and head on to something else. But this has definitely been a really cool first real playthrough. I guess the Luigi's Mansion playthrough. That was probably like my first real playthrough. Actually, no. I had a couple mini series, but nothing that I stuck with for a year. But real quick, I want to take a look at the 3 quests. I actually got a mixture of quests this time. It's not on one level. Destroy the Shrine of Bizultor, the Unearthly, on level 9. Pretty easy. Shrine destruction, simple. Destroy Karilza, the Dire Walrus Pup, on level 10. That sounds kind of sad. Destroy Gore the Bloody, the Crystalline Cutter, on level 10. So level 10 is just wipe everything out. And then level 9 is just destroy Shrine. So pretty simple. So I think we can go ahead and get going on this. We'll see what's waiting for us down on level 9. Ooh. I like how pristine this looks. I like the walls. Okay, yeah, that's the guy. Frost Orc Druid. Those are the dudes we gotta look out for. They're the ones who cast the slowness. So, I mean, I could get haste out, because I think that might kind of cancel it out. I think maybe. I wish we could... I wish there was something... I guess there are, like, magical resistances that you can add to your character. Like, via gems or whatever. Like, I'm sure I've seen stuff like that in game before. But, all of our armor and all of our weapon, like, we're pretty good about filling up all the slots available to put stuff in. So, like, there's not really any room for that right now. Early on in the series, and not even necessarily early on in the series, but I definitely had concrete goals for what I wanted for Miles as far as, like, we're lagging behind in this aspect, we need to change this, we need to get better at X, Y, or Z, we need to add this resistance or whatnot. And that really hasn't been there as much. After we hit a certain point, filled all the slots in, and Miles, there weren't any, like, glaring problems with, like, our build of this character. Obviously, there could be things better, technically, but as far as, like, I don't know, meeting the challenges of the actual levels themselves, there hasn't been, like, a glaring problem that I've seen, where it's like, oh, we need to get better at this. Like, we got our lightning and fire resistances to fight off the squid-looking dudes in Durantia. That was probably, like, the last more direct edit to Miles's, like, build that we did. But after that, I mean, it's been pretty much smooth sailing. Like, we have probably more spells than we know what to do with that we're ever going to use. So, yeah, overall, I'm pretty satisfied with his overall build. There aren't any, like, glaring problems moving forward. Like, should we encounter more dragons, I'm not afraid to fight them. The Roach Warlord guy, he was tough. We definitely had to break into our charms, but our healing charms. But, you know, that's what they're there for. So, obviously, like, I don't even know why I never used those when I used to play this game. I legitimately don't know why I didn't use them. I didn't know. I think I might have been afraid to, like, lose them or something. It was really dumb. Because, like, that's the whole point. Or if I just didn't think I needed them, I don't know why I never used them. I, like, specifically only ever used potions, which are so much weaker and so much slower to use. So I don't... Well, I guess no. You can still use a hotkey, but you know what I mean. It's like, if you're in a bad fight, if you're in a bad way, you can just spam the health charm to keep you alive, basically. Tap that good old life energy. But I mean, with the health potions, not so much. You just deplete your hotbar and then you're sort of just screwed. But I haven't really had problems with that. I just give Rant all the potions because I still wish there were a better way to beef up Rant's resistance to, like, basic damage. But I mean, overall, he's doing much better than he was just as a normal dog, where he was constantly getting, like, having to flee, like having his health completely depleted. Which I keep remembering. Every time I mention something like that, I remember that the face cam's covering that part of the screen that shows that. It's the least important thing for one to see, necessarily. As long as I can see it, that's what matters. Let's check out this back corner. This is probably just a dead end, because I don't see it connecting to anything. And then there was one little sliver of the map that I saw that we need to backtrack on. Book of Identify. I'll have Rant pick that up. A whole book. I don't want to pass that up. I don't really use that whole Identify aspect to this game. Like, I guess it's for if you come across a crazy weapon or piece of armor, you could just use that on it. But most of the time, the stuff I'm finding is just not up to our ridiculous standards at this point. Also, not sure if this is a thing. This might not be true. But for some reason, I feel... Ooh, I don't like big, creepy sacrificial table. Let's keep moving. For some reason, I thought I remembered that you could basically take a quest to find a really dope item and then quit the quest after the item is now in-game and you have it. So obviously, you're not going to get paid in experience or money for finding that thing, but now you just have it all to yourself. Not sure if that actually exists. It would make sense. Like, you're sacrificing money and experience to keep this really powerful weapon. I mean, that makes sense, but I don't actually know. Quick, just want to double check. Yeah, these two are just level 10. Just wanted to double check before I moved on that I wasn't forgetting anything. There's no item fetch quests or anything like that, so we should be good to just rock and roll. Should be relatively simple. Yeah, those Frost Orc guys, the regular dudes I'm not worried about. It's all the, are they druids with the staves? That's what I'm concerned about. The slowness spells, I am not about that. I think that's one of my least favorite. Frailty was bad. When it got cast on Miles, that was real bad, because they were able to just take our health down so fast, but, ooh, that's like a gold Broadwing. That was cool. So I know we are looking for a Crystalline Cutter, and we're looking for a Dire Walrus pup. But it doesn't matter. We're just clearing everything out on this level.
You have triggered a trap.
Ooh. Get out of here with your stupid little crossbows. Okay, that's not our guy. Man, Rant is just tearing through these fools. Alright, okay. I actually didn't pick anything up that time. I always just pick stuff up on accident. It's a problem. Okay, Crystalline Cutters, get out of here.
You have completed the quest.
Oh, was that the big guy? I didn't see a name pop up, but apparently it was. What even was the quest exactly? Gore the Bloody, the Crystalline... Why is the in purple, but his name isn't? Destroy Gore the Bloody, the Crystalline Cutter on. That's so... That's jacked up. That doesn't make any sense. But apparently we did the thing. We did the thing, and we're done with the thing. So now we're just looking for... Summon Rat Spell. No, we don't need that.
A trap has been...
I haven't had to use summons in a while. But obviously, if and when... Well, not if. When we get to the big bad at the end of this Typhon dungeon, we'll probably use some.
You have been poisoned.
Miles probably would not have taken near as much like damage during the fight with the warlord if I had actually had time to summon like some buddies to sort of spread the damage out a bit, which I guess I could have. There's no reason why. I can't remember why I didn't. I don't know if it was just like mano y mano, like I just want to take care of this by myself. I honestly think I just underestimated how much damage the warlord guy would like deal, so I just didn't bother. But looking back on it, I watched it again and I realized if he had got like 2 good hits in a row on Miles, it could have been bad. It could have been real bad. All right, let's sort these guys out. So that walrus thing's got to be somewhere. There's bodies everywhere. Miles just leaves nothing in his wake. He's too powerful. Get out of here. Okay, so there's the fisherman, Pico. Nope, don't want that. Get out of here. More of these little crab dudes that are seemingly everywhere in this dungeon. Absolutely everywhere. Okay, crystalline cutter. So the ragers, the orc ragers, are the big ones comparatively. Nope, no spells for you. I should honestly just like throw fire at those guys when I see them. Just get rid of them, just so that way they don't have to time to get a. Oh my goodness, that's a pup. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw fire at that because I don't like it. I must have healed or something.
You have completed
man, the huge versions of those are disgusting. I don't like those. The little mini ones are cute. That one's gross. Okay. Clay urns. Nope. I think that might be everything. Wait, this little chunk right here, which connects. I love it when parts of the map actually connect. That's great. Great news. Great level design. Love it. Okay, so that should be good there. So we should just be able to throw this down, head back to town, and gather up our rewards. Be that as it may. There we go. What is this? What is that? Is that a windmill? I don't know what that is. Okay. And then we'll collect our last one, and then we will call this episode done from Sasquatch. What did we get? 25 to 39. That is so pathetic. That's just, none of this stuff is worth keeping at all. Sell, and sell that just because I don't want it in my inventory. 278, but it requires 144 strength. We haven't leveled up in a while, and that's because the difficulty levels back off, I guess, and so it could be a while until we level up again, which is a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. I don't think that guy had anything I wanted. I will heal us up real quick from the bloodletter, and I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to add. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this year of this playthrough. It's crazy to say, even with the little intermingled breaks and whatnot. I hope you've enjoyed the playthrough so far, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Bye.